Wandering Shell here, and once again we're going to be doing a Marvel United Phoenix 5, this time with Cyclops. Apparently he's evil Cyclops. I have so many variants of him, it's not even funny. Well, this is apparently evil version, because reasons. And out of all his Cyclops outfits, this is like the easiest and the weirdest one. Weirdest is because he has like a dark color costume, which is fine, but his thumbs are exposed. It's not covered or anything, it's just thumbs. Can anybody explain that to me? Because I'm still trying to figure it out. I thought it was a mess up, like if I did it, but I took a look at his card had his thumbs out. I took a look at Marvel, like Phoenix 5's Cyclops. His thumbs are out. What's with the thumbs? Anyway, so I started out with Elvish Flesh and then Greedy Gold and now Dragon Red. He has the easiest colors. I could have done the next color is necromancer cloak, but I could have done black instead, and then for his highlights, the necromancer cloak. But based on how it looked too light to do black. So I left it as the necromancer cloak. And it is the rest of his outfit is this. So I did use a small brush in the beginning just to make sure I didn't get into where all the other colors are, and then when I painted around it, then I switched to a bigger brush just to get the bigger areas done. And his random little chin strap. But he wasn't so bad. He was the odd one out compared to the other characters for the Phoenix 5 group. Just because of the dark colors that he is. But continuing on, all the necromancer, and this is like sped up, so you can just imagine how slow I was actually going to do this. Yeah, this is sped up a lot. And I went real slow with this one because the way it looks like you need multiple colors, because there's like little grooves, little indents. Nope, it's just that's how it looks. Weird, I know. But it just looks like it needed more colors, more design than necromancer cloak and dragon red. But I digress. So went through so much spots, getting all the little crevices. I even added a little bit of red on his gloves just to give it some varying color, like little red dots on it. You could kind of see it on the side right there. I gave it a little red just to change up the coloring. Maybe it was supposed to be there, but in the pictures it didn't show it. So, yay for my idea. And again, these are my choices. You could make these characters whatever way you want. I just chose to kind of follow what the book shows me, or what the character is. Honestly, you can make him purple for all I care. He's your character. You know, he's your painting. Just ideas. But as you see, I switched over to a bigger brush because now we're up to the bigger sections of it, like his legs and his arms. So, went through. And again, I could have done using matte black, but I chose the necromancer cloak because it is a darker color than black. I could have done dark stone color. Haven't used that one yet. but I chose this one because of how it does kind of match what the card shows. And next is Ash Gray. Ash Gray is all the rocks that are underneath him. I use Ash Gray a lot when it comes to the rocks. It's a lighter color, especially if he's a darker color. I like to give a lighter color just to give that contrast. And go from there. And then when I'm doing the highlighting for the rocks, I do matte white for the highlight. Dry brush it. It gives that stony look to it. You'll see later on. So after all that is painted, it's time for the wash. There's not much of the flesh wash, but I still wanted to do it just in case. And strong tone for the rest of it. Now, you have to be careful with these tones. They're very inky, very liquid. So it drips, it could clump. So, especially on the base, I like to do what I need to for the character and stuff. And when I start seeing it clump more than I want, I do take a dry brush and kind of soak it up of whatever is the extra. So now I'm up to highlights. I did go back highlighting using elvish flesh for his face again because of the tones and his little thummies. Do my good old technique when it comes to shiny things is the white, and then I go back and dry brush the color again. And apparently the red is metal, so I had to try to do that technique again, but for red. So this was a new one for me when it comes to the colors. Then, letting the white dry, I did go back to the necromancer cloak for the rest of his outfit. Literally going back to it. Just anything that's raised, it got the coat again. So you can kind of see there's like a little divot there. I didn't paint in like some parts of his thigh and his leg and stuff. I didn't paint again, just to keep that dark colors in the muscle figure and all that to get dimensions. So going through that, get his little fingies. Literally going over it, just parts that are raised that I went over using the necromancer cloak again. Anything that has like the indent where his arms are, or like the muscles and stuff, like right there in between, I left it as is because it gives it dimension. So kind of go over just quickly, finding anything that's a raised section, even his foot. His foot is technically a raised section where his boot is. So went over that. And it does look pretty nice when you go over it again with the same color. You can always change it up and use different colors. That is perfectly fine with me. So after I did all that, time to do the highlight on the metal parts. Because the white is dry by now, so that's what I did. I did give him a little bit more highlight with the white. Excuse me. Just because I can. I really didn't like how the red came out when it came with the highlight. I'm thinking maybe next time if I'm doing a color. Excuse me. Thinking to do a color. I'll mix it with a metal color just to make it more metallic look. Sorry guys about the sneezing. I've been in the house all day and we've been kind of cleaning up, so a lot of dust's been out and about. So that's why I'm kind of sneezing from that. Anyway, whoops. This is the dry brushing that I was talking about. I literally just smacked the thing out of it. A little bit of paint on the brush, take most of that paint off, and just kind of smack it around what you need to with that whatever is raised. And it actually works out. It does look like rock, which is kind of cool to do. And that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And I'll see you guys for the last character for the Phoenix 5 group. Later.